Hello everyone, this is Maniyasha from Dream Mission Creations, and I'm taking a video of my most recent and last project of 2013, essentially. In November 2013, I took 4 head commissions, and this is the number 4 out of the series, Boss Sergal. The character here is just all black and white, but he's a very stylized creature, so the customer asked that he have certain distinctions about him, mainly being very crisp and clean, as well as having kind of a smirk about him. So I had to do a lot of additions to this base. It's actually one of our resin Sergal bases, and I had to do some changes to it in order to accommodate for that. One of the main features is I actually end up slicing a whole bunch of resin out from this area up here. Normally this comes down to here, I believe. And yeah, I took a whole bunch here out, here, and then I added more material so it had a nice overlapping for the mouth area. So it's actually, the teeth are always showing. So it always looks like he's got like a little grin to him. All the markings on this particular head have been machine sewn. Exception these were actually hand sewn on, and did a little bit of airbrush touching up around the edging. These are some of the new type of ears that I do, and this is actually made out of floss shape as well as foam. And they do have in this mask as well the vent. Extra vent to help cool. The biggest challenge on this particular mask was actually figuring out how to do these little spiky things here. Essentially this character has a lot of just black tip spikes, very anime style, all over the head. Back out here. Whoop. So I actually had to make this custom little pattern in order to make these little tippies. Little jawline frills, essentially, coming off the side of the mask, and then I used a shaver to shape them, and scissors. And of course I did the airbrush detailing on the tips so they help keep in position. I actually left a little bit of the paint on there and didn't brush it out fully to make sure that it would keep its shape. So it's like styling hairspray and paint at the same time. And same with this side. I also did something different with the shaver, and I actually had these long furs here, and I used the shaver just to go into these little indents so it's permanently spikes coming off the ear all the time. That's also another trait the character had. And then I had to make these custom spikes. I think 6 of them all together. Yeah, 6 spikes all together. These were all individually made and hand sewn on with a little bit of polyfill to give them shape. But they're attached to the hood, so they're, you know, flexible and they can move around and stuff. And again with the airbrushing detail. La 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 la. But since the back of the fur sticks up and it's really super fluffy, it helps them blend in really well so they don't look odd or anything. And of course this has got the 4cm 3D following eyes. These actually have 2 different colors in the paint job. Not sure if you can actually see it. There's like a pearl and a really bright white. Little fuzzies. But they're LED eyes. So I actually did something different. Normally I put my packs in the back of the head, but for the ease of the customer, I installed them in the front, a little elastic holster. So you can easily turn the pack on and off. Maybe you can see the detail now. There they are. Now you can see little iris lines, really bright white, coming off the pupil. Has a good snapback to it as well. But yeah, that's Boss Sergal, and you will see him at Texas Furry Fiesta.